your alignment, especially your feet. And then the hands and the body go along with it. They enhance what your feet are doing and vice versa. Because that's what Tai Chi is all about. Alright, so we're going to move into cloud hands. Cloud hands is the only motion that is done sideways. Sideways rather than forward or sitting back. Okay? And it's kind of intriguing because some people will say, I like this movement. And so what we're trying to recreate is you're trying to recreate billowy clouds that your body is forming. Okay? So first off, we know that when we complicate matters and do feet and hands, it gets to be hard, difficult, and challenging. So we're going to take the feet, split them apart, and learn the feet motion before we learn the hand motion. All right. So this is how the feet motions are, and let's try it to experiment. I put my weight on my right foot. I open, toe, heel, up on my heel, bring it to a close, toe, heel comes up, advancing foot has no weight, down. Then I shift my weight and I close and I go the other way. And then I come back and I do a golden papa. Okay? So we know that, do it with me and I'll give you the parameters or the rules in which we do cloud hands. We're in a good Tai Chi posture. We have a 50-50 on each side. We slowly put all the weight to our right foot. Our heel comes up slowly. We're on our sole, we're on our toe. 99 and 100% we can now advance. The toe comes down, the sole comes down, the arch and the heel. At that firm footing, we can now lift up that other heel on the sole, on its toe. We can close, toe, sole, arch, heel. Heel up, arch up, sole up, toe off the ground, toe down, sole down, arch down, heel down. Then we go the other way. We put our weight on our right foot, heel up, arch up, toe up, toe down, arch down, heel up, off the ground, open, arch, heel. Then we shift our weight and we do a golden papa. Okay? Alright. First it'll be very difficult and then it'll make sense. Okay? So going back to our feet motion now. We know that our feet are never outways like this. We're not walking that way. Neither are we walking inwards. We notice that we are strict with ourselves in that our feet are always parallel. Always parallel whenever you do cloud hands. Okay? Parallel meaning they have to be on a line or parallel to the lines of the floor. We also realize that we cannot start from our heel and go down and heel and come down heel. It's too hard for me and it's not the way to do it. So it's just like commencing form and closing form in that you want to put no weight on the advancing foot, and when you come down, it's always the toe first and the final finish is the heel. At the same time, then the heel comes up to get that weight off, to close it, and the toe comes down. So it's this constant up and down, okay? Just like if you were playing the piano on a simple keyboard and you're using your fingers, and one comes down, the other one comes up, okay? So harmony rather than discord, okay? So with that in mind now, we're going to learn hands. There's an upper hand and a lower hand, and the orientation is if you had a clock, face of a clock in front of you. The face of the clock, the 12 o'clock is straight ahead. To the right of you is 3 o'clock. To the left of you is 9 o'clock. So those are the parameters in which we do cloud hands. 12 o'clock is always a cup position, whether it's left or right on the bottom. The cup means it's holding the ball on the bottom, so it's cup. Whereas the top hand is always in an orientation where you're looking at the tips of your finger and the stem of your hand is downwards. So this is cup position. If it's at 9 o'clock, we flip and we meet. The flipping hand is always the top hand. It's a lot of information, but as we start to move, we'll realize what I'm trying to say. So we're using the parameters of a clock. This is my 9 o'clock, or your 3 o'clock if you're looking at the mirror. This is my 12 o'clock. This is my 3 o'clock. Okay, so let's just stand without doing feet and do the parameters of a clock. So we're looking at 12 o'clock ahead of us, and this is the start of cloud hands. We're at 2 or 3 o'clock. The left hand, the palm is facing you and it's higher. The right hand, the palm is outward, lower. When we start to move at 3 o'clock, we want to get into a 12 o'clock position. The bottom hand takes a cup position, 2 inches below your navel. Your top hand, you're looking at the tips of your fingers. You want to get to 9 o'clock. You're going to flip the top hand so the palm is up and you're meeting it with your bottom hand. Now your bottom hand is you're looking at the tips of that top hand. You're at 12 o'clock, your left hand is holding the bottom of a ball in a cup position. You're moving, the top hand flips as the bottom hand meets. You're moving because it's non-stop. You're looking at the tip of your finger. You're cupping because you're at 12 o'clock. Top hand flips as the other one meets it. 9 o'clock. Bottom hand holds the bottom of the ball. You're looking at your fingertips. 12 o'clock. The top hand now flips as the bottom one meets it. Going back to your navel at a cup. 12 o'clock. Flipping the top hand, meeting it. Constantly moving, being aware of that face of the clock at 12 o'clock cup. 3 o'clock flip. This time I want you to really pay attention and use your waist to get to your 9 o'clock, to get back to your 12 o'clock, to reach out to your 3 o'clock. Make that waist movement help you to be billowy clouds. If your waist is not going to move for you, you're going to look like a robot. You're not going to be soft. You're not going to be good doing really good Tai Chi. Okay? Now, this is got to be a little bit automatic. So you can see that you're going to have to maybe move first slowly, remembering the time of the clock, remembering the parameters, and then you're going to have to then pick it up a little bit more so that it's more comfortable. You have the confidence when to flip, when to meet, how to use your waist, how to look at your fingertips, okay, so on and so forth. So this then becomes a little faster. Let's pick up the pace a little bit more. What am I building up to? I'm building up to adding feet. But unless this hand motion is pretty much easy, it's going to get complicated with the feet. However, if you get the hand motion, the feet motion will fall in place and surely make sense. Okay? So ready for the challenge. This is parameter 1. Left hand is higher, palm facing. Right hand palms away and it's lower. When we begin, we're going to shift our weight to our right foot, elevate the heel, move the hand, open. We're at cup. Flatten down that foot, flip, and close. middle or cup, flip knee open, middle or cup. Only flip knee, middle or cup, flip knee close. Middle or cup, flip knee open. Middle or cup, only flip knee, middle or cup, center the right hand, lift up, golden cockle. Down, shift weight up, golden cockle. Down, shift weight up, kick out. In, down, shift weight up, out, in, down. Holding our ball in T stance, L stance, ward off. Flip the knee, grasp the bird's tail. Look back, turn, square contact, push, separate, sit back, push, up and forward. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T stance. Out and to the side, ward off, flip the knee, grasp the bird's tail, look back, turn, square contact, push, separate, sit back, push, up and forward. Next week lesson, sit back, twist step, open, open, apparent closing, close, close, off the ground, embrace the tiger, putting your right hand on the inside of your cross, rotating at your wrists so that both palms are facing, pushing out with the power of your left hand, separate, dropping your shoulders, making yourself small, closing form. Here again, toe, sole arch. So what do you sense of where cloud hands is in within the 10 form? So cloud hands is middle or towards the end of the 10 form. So you know that after cloud hands we're doing a golden cockle. After the golden cockle, you know you're doing a kick-out. That's already incorporated. And then the last portion, apparent closing, is another form that we'll have to tackle before our session is over. So let's go over cloud hands again. Okay? So we're looking at transitions, we're looking at cloud hands, we're seeing how it fits into the whole, taking it apart again and working only on cloud hands.
Cloud hands. Cloud hands. It's when you first start, you sort of stop like this. But it's read the paper, read the paper. What do you see me doing? I'm spiraling. My hand is spiraling. Cycling this way. And then what happens is, this guy, guess what it's doing? It's doing this. Page, drop the page. Scoop it up. Bring the page back. But because you're doing them in different directions, they look like something mystical. They're just rotating. And when you first start, it's okay if you sort of think, oh, gotta go here, and then here, here. But eventually, Tai Chi, young Tai Chi, spirals and circles, slow, easy movement.
A very good point. Let's follow this way, okay? And then let's see if we can kind of nail it down. So we said that we're in cloud hands, we're in a good Tai Chi posture, we have relaxed knees, and we're using our waist to then turn to the 3 o'clock position, or 2 o'clock at least. And your left hand, the palm is facing you, and the right hand is lower, the palm is outward. Okay, to move, we know we have to shift our weight to our right, and we have to start moving. This is a cup, or 12 o'clock. To firm down, we're going to have to flip and meet at 9 o'clock, and we're going to have to close. 12 o'clock, we're going to come. Getting ready to flip the knee and open. Middle or cup at 12 o'clock. This time we're only going to flip the knee and forget about our feet. All we're going to do now is cup, but then we're going to be ready to flip a knee and close. Middle or cup at 12. We're going to flip the knee and open. We're going to have a cup at middle at 12, and then at 2 or 3 o'clock, we're going to shift your weight and we're going to be a rolling coffin. Okay? Let's do it again. Good Tai Chi posture. Left hand higher, right hand lower, palms out. 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Out. Middle. Flip knee, close. 12 o'clock middle. 2 o'clock open. Middle. Only flip knee. Middle or cup. Flip, close. Middle or cup. Flip knee open. Middle or cup. Only flip knee. Shift your weight. Golden coffin. Okay, one more time. Begin. Open. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Flip knee close. 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Only flip knee. Middle at 12. 2 o'clock, close. Middle. Open, flip knee. Middle. Open, flip knee. Shift your weight to the left. Golden coffin. Okay. So, in essence, it's very hard because you're trying to control two things. You're trying to control your hands. You're trying to control your feet. And then at the same time, you're trying to put it together. So I would say when you practice, do one first, get it pretty good, do the second one by itself, and then put it to a three-step process. Go back if you find that your feet are getting mixed up, or get back to your hands if they need to be worked out a little bit more. It's going to take a little while, because who in their lives has done this motion before? It's only when you do Tai Chi that you're actually moving sideways and then moving your hands with it at the same time, using your waist, okay? Using your upper body to move. So, can I just show you what we just learned? Okay, so this is a mirror, I'm in my good Tai Chi posture, I'm here, and I always say 2 or 3. I always say 2 or 3. If we're stationary, it's maybe 1 or 2. But once we start moving, it's way towards the 9 o'clock. It's way towards the 3 o'clock. So motion gives us a little bit more flexibility and room for the increase in the time frame, but it also makes our movement more enjoyable than rather so, like Ken said, more so mechanical. Okay, but to teach it, mechanical is a way to go and then smooth it out. So this is what we just learned. Top hand higher. Palm facing, looking at my fingertips, moving and closing, 12 o'clock cup, flipping and kneading, only flipping and kneading, but I'm using my waist to get to that other, I'm shifting my weight, and I'm doing it kind of fast. So I'm going to get out of cloud hands now. I'm using my waist and like shifting up my weight to consolidate to come back to a golden cockle. And the point I guess I want to make is that yes, we use our hands and our feet to help our motion, but when we are stable in certain instances, like right now, I'm using my internal energy to help me move. I may not physically, outwardly show that I'm shifting my weight, but I can surely feel that my weight is now going back to my left foot to make a golden combo, but I didn't have to show it by physically making that closure, but my weight was coming here and then coming here. Okay? So that kind of sensations and feelings feel extra strong when you realize that this is what your body and no one else can do it for you, but you do it as an internal incentive. Okay? So let's do it again. Are there any questions actually? Harder than feet. Who say hands are harder than feet? How many say feet are harder? How many say they both are hard? Yeah, that's good. So you don't favor each one, so now you have to do 50% of the time you go to your feet, 50% to your hands, and you got it. All right. All right. Let's try it again. Actually, if Ken comes up here, then I can watch them. So let them warm up first, and then we'll take it. All right, you just said. I'll call it out. All right. So cloud hands are looking at 2 or 3 o'clock. Left hand higher, right hand down. Begin. Open. 12 o'clock. Split knee. Close. 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Open. Middle of cup. Only split knee. Middle of cup. Split knee close. Middle of cup. Split knee open. Only split knee. Consolidate energy. Golden palm. Good. Alright, time. So I can see what it's doing now. Parameter 1. Begin. Open. Middle. Close. Split knee. Open. Middle of cup. Only split knee. Close. Open. Lift the weight to the center. Golden combo. Down. Anytime. 2 o'clock. Begin. Open. Middle. Let me close. Middle. Let me open. Middle. Only split me. Middle. Let me close. Middle. Let me open. Only split me. Consolidate energy. Up. Golden combo. Okay, good. Actually not bad. But then remember to okay. So it looks good. I see that you need someone to watch, which is fine. That's a good way of learning, right? You need someone to watch, which is visual. You need someone to call it out to you. That's good. So then you, at some point, internalize all of this, and you be your own speaker and visually see that picture or image of us moving. It is one of the harder movements. I want to challenge you now to show you how you get into cloud hands from the 10th form. Okay, so don't give up. This is going to eventually happen. So let's start from the 10th form. Commencing form. Open. Rotate your hands. Lift up. Drop your shoulders. Center. Open. Bring it to your ear. Turn your face. Pulsing of the monkey. Open and center. Top hand higher. Ear. Multitask. Pulsing of the monkey. T-stance, deer, L stance, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, T-stance, ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T-stance. Parting of the wild horse's mane, L stance. Serve your snap. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T-stance, out and to the side. Serve your snack. Now comes cloud hand. Listen and watch carefully. Flip, knee. Parameter 1, sit back. Move your hand 12 o'clock. Twist step. 9 o'clock, close. Middle cup. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, open. 12 o'clock, cup. 9 o'clock, only flip knee. Middle cup. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, close. 12 o'clock, cup. 9 o'clock, open. Middle cup. Only flip knee. Shift your weight. Golden copper. Down. Up. Golden copper. Down. Shift weight. Up. Kick out. In. Down. Shift weight. Up. Kick out. In. Down. Holding a ball in T-stance. Ward off. Front of your hand. Flip a knee. Drag it down. Lift back. Turn. Square contact. Push. Separate. Sit back. Push. Up and forward. Sit back. Twist step. Hold your ball in a T-stance. Out L stance. Ward off. Flip knee. Grasp the bird's tail. Look back. Turn. Square contact. Push. Separate. Sit back. Push. Up and forward. Sit back. Twist step. Open step. Close step. Off the ground. Embrace the tiger. Up. Rotate, push out, separate, drop your shoulders, make yourself small, wrap around, heel up, foot up, toe down, heel down. Okay, so that's pretty good. We'll renew our new movement next week on cloud hands. That'll be 6. We still have time to fix up a lot of things except for lesson 7 and 8, and then get at apparent closing and embrace the tiger. So, how are you for schooling? Next week will be on our halfway. Any suggestions, any ideas or comments so far? I gather you folks find it hard, but are willing to challenge yourself, right? And you probably have a good attitude, a good mission that life is a challenge, right? Life is always a challenge. And if you're complacent and you say, oh, that's life, that I've reached my goals in life, then what more is it to live? What more do you have in life? So we're going to have to constantly challenge ourselves, make our brain cells grow, make ourselves feel good, that we can accomplish a little bit in increments, okay? And at the same time give ourselves some health and mental benefits, and keep it going as long as we can. So tonight we're on again at 6:30, our prime time, 11:54. People have told me that they've seen us on other channels, and you're correct. We're on all day long until people probably turn off their TV. I don't know, but I continually get calls from some of you who've seen us on Honolulu and I main purpose in our Olelo shoes is to share to the bigger community what we feel is important to us. And for people who are seniors who can't drive and get to our lessons, to stand up in the comfort of their home and do some Tai Chi.